Well, there's actually elections going on across the country, by-elections, just over 20, but it's the by-elections in Seoul and Busan that have really got everybody interested at the moment. In terms of the impact for President Moon Jae-in himself, probably not much, given that here in South Korea you can only serve one 5-year term as a president, and because of his perceived good handling of the COVID-19 crisis last year, which coincided with parliamentary elections, he has a majority, so he has a good hand to continue while he's in office. But that's not the case for his party, the Democrat Party, which needs to win re-election. That's its aim anyway next year. It's looking at these elections with a lot of concern, given that the polls that have been coming out before these by-elections have shown that the ruling party is likely to take some serious losses. As you say, these came about through allegations of sexual misconduct. Both mayors, and adding to the tragedy, the mayor of Seoul committed suicide last year after these allegations. This is one thing driving perhaps the negative sentiment towards the ruling party in these elections, but the bigger picture is, and for most people, it's actually about property, real estate. For young South Koreans, they feel they can't afford a house anymore. Prices are skyrocketing. And for richer South Koreans, they're angry at these huge taxes that the ruling government has brought in to try and curb these rising costs without any sort of real benefit. So the fact that we've seen in areas like of Seoul, Songpa, Gangnam and Socho today, some of the highest the highest voter turnout is telling, because these are the districts where people have been the most angry about these high property taxes. So, we don't know what the result's going to be until perhaps around midnight tonight, but of course it's not just implications for here. If a right-leaning government comes in, it'll have big implications for foreign policy, and that includes when it comes to relations with Pyongyang and denuclearization policies. So perhaps Kim Jong-un's even watching this by-election at the moment. But yeah, very important for the government, and it certainly could give a window into where South Korea will go after March 2022.